This is a record that only belongs to Ding Junhui. When the black ball dropped to complete his 147 break, Ding became the first player in history to make 2 maximum breaks at the Masters Tournament. Not even Ronnie O'Sullivan has achieved this specific record. Let's go back to the first round of the 2024 Masters. Ding was very unlucky with his draw. He had to play against Ronnie O'Sullivan. In their 34 matches before this one, Ding had won only 7 times and lost 27 times. So before the match started, almost no one thought he could win. But Ding stayed calm under pressure. After O'Sullivan won 4 frames in a row, Ding won 2 frames back. While trailing 2 frames to 4, he somehow made a 147 at the Masters, which became part of snooker history. Compared to the World Championship and the UK Championship, making a 147 at the Masters is more difficult and carries special significance. This is because the Masters tournament does not have qualifying rounds. It is an invitational event open only to the top 16 players in the world. On a stage with such strong competitors, very few players attempt a 147 without serious risk. In over 50 years of Masters history, there have only been 5 maximum breaks, and Ding Junhui alone has made 2 of them. Even though Ding was potting reds and blacks in a smooth rhythm, the red balls were still in a very messy position. At that moment, neither Ding nor the TV director probably believed this was really a table setup for a 147. So the 147 graphic had not appeared on the screen yet. The first time Ding made a 147 at the Masters, he was only 19 years old. That was also the first maximum break of his professional career. Since that match was broadcast live across China, it helped increase the popularity of snooker in his home country. The period of very low prices for snooker tables ended after that. As snooker has evolved, modern play has focused more on long potting. However, when attempting a 147, long pot accuracy is not the most important factor. For a maximum break, players like Ding and O'Sullivan, who are skilled at controlling the half table, often have a greater advantage. This is because a 147 mainly tests your positional play and overall strategy. He pots the black. Ding had now completed 6 reds with blacks. The table was becoming more open and the situation was becoming clearer. And at last, the 147 graphic showed up on the screen. The entire crowd could sense that history was about to happen. Sitting in his chair, O'Sullivan looked at Ding with genuine respect. Even though O'Sullivan is known as the king of maximum breaks with 17 of them to his name, he has never made a 147 at the Masters tournament. That is not because O'Sullivan did not have the ability. It is because at the Masters, your opponents almost never give you that kind of opportunity, especially when the player sitting across from you is Ronnie O'Sullivan himself. As a major figure in Chinese snooker, Ding Junhui's career is the true meaning of a success story from humble beginnings. His success came from his natural ability, his hard work, and also the complete support of his parents. Ding's family did not have a lot of money, but his parents still sold their house, took young Ding to Junhui, and lived in rented rooms so he could learn snooker. That support became the strongest motivation in his entire life. Many people always mention that Ding has never won the World Championship, but if his mother had not suddenly passed away in 2017, then with the good form he had during that period, he truly had a chance to complete the career Grand Slam. Now, the reds were being potted one by one, but Ding's rhythm never changed or broke. Compared with Zhao Xintong, who looks like he has very sharp long potting, Ding may not appear as exciting to watch. But when it comes to experience in big matches and technical skill, Ding still represents the highest standard of Chinese snooker. After Ding made this 147, social media was full of headlines saying that the Chinese dragon had returned. But if he had not made this 147, it is hard to imagine how much online criticism he would have received after losing 6 frames to 3 against O'Sullivan. Ding is not scared to play attacking snooker. It is just that most of the time he has been carrying more weight and pressure than other players. In 2007, Ding was a 19-year-old teenager and amazed Britain with a 147. Then 17 years later, in the same venue, the 36-year-old Ding made history once more. With one nearly perfect 147, he destroyed the doubt, ended the mockery, and silenced everyone who claimed his best days were behind him. He does not need to be perfectly straight on the black. The crowd became very excited and emotional. Screams and cheers were coming from every direction. Everyone knew that they were about to see another piece of snooker history. He also landed perfectly on the yellow ball. From this point, the colored balls were no longer difficult to pot. At this year's World Championship, Ding Junhui and Zhao Xintong played against each other in an all-Chinese match. Both players carried the endless hopes of Chinese fans based on their current form and ability. World number 3 Zhao was clearly the player expected to win, but many people still wanted Ding to be the one who finally achieved the dream. They wanted that former teenage talent to wear the red waistcoat, make it to the final, and hold the trophy.
Go on, cue ball.
And now this black ball for his second ever maximum break at the Masters. The black ball fell into the pocket cleanly. Ding Junhui made snooker history once again. He pumped his fist gently and enjoyed the loud cheers from the audience. And in that moment, it truly felt like that young, talented player from the past had returned. Because true greatness is never measured by age or by how many matches you have won or lost.